What's going on, guys? Welcome to Wrestling Wednesday on Nerdy Channel's Treasure's channel. I'm going to go ahead and get an invite sent out to Dre's Geek Depot. I'm running a little bit behind, but I just wanted to pop on here to let you guys know I'm here. So give me just a minute. Oh, I'm here. So give me just a minute. Give me just a minute. Rachel Harris, hello. I'm trying to send it right now. Give me just a second, Dre, if you're there watching. You have such a long name. There you go. So what's going on, people? It is Wrestling Wednesday, and my guest should be coming here in just a minute. Jenny O'Brien, how are you? Mark, how are you doing? So let's get down to what we were here for do. Dre, I sent that invite, bud. I know you're messaging me. So Wednesdays are going to be devoted to wrestling. Dre's expressed his concern about coming on Wednesdays, which is awesome if he wants to continue to come on Wednesdays. And I know last week we had Kent Matzinger, and I hope you guys got to enjoy that a little bit. So I'm a big-time wrestling person. I've been a wrestling person since I was a little kid. I grew up with wrestling, and for a while there, wrestling was like my life. It was always something about wrestling, whether it be video games or the trading cards or the ice cream bars. I was a huge wrestling fan growing up, and I still am. So, yeah, if you guys are in the chat and you're not supporting each other, this is the perfect place to support each other. I'm not one of those people that say you can't say don't do this, but I do say that you don't ask for it. Let people know you got them, and we have good people here, so they'll get you too. But I'm still waiting on Dre to show up. And this is filmed during my break time at work, so I'm waiting. What's going on, Judge Jack? Wrestling fan from the 80s, yeah. You're not late, man. We're just getting started. We're waiting on Dre to sign in and get up on here. I'm make sure he's checking in. But yeah, if you guys want to support each other, you're more welcome to do that. I'm not one of those channels that's going to try to stop that. I do have my moderators, so if you do start asking, they will shut you down because while we want you to support each other, we don't want you to be that type of person that says, hey, look, I did this, so you got to do it for me. This is not a sub for sub channel, and we're never going to be. So, if you want to show support to somebody, show support, but don't ask for it. The Undertaker. Yes, The Undertaker was a lot of people's favorite wrestler. I was more of a fan of the heels. I was a big Randy Orton fan, and I've always been big on the bad guys. Like when it was Hulk Hogan, I was a huge Macho Man fan. So, I don't know. He's saying he sees it, but I don't know. So how's y'all's week going? Mr. Viz, I see that you got that Shumi box, man. Those were some cool packages. You accepted it. Where you at? Are we having another last week incident? There you go.
What up, homie?
I can hear you. Another last week incident?
No. I promise. I promise. No last week.
No last week incident. Did you figure out why you couldn't hear you?
Well, because I was on a different laptop. That's why.
Oh.
So, yeah, I was like, okay, I'm going to shoot to actually get my laptop working correctly because I have a new laptop. That microphone didn't want to work. So it was like I couldn't find a headset. And it's like now that I'm back home, I got everything. So we're good.
That works. That works.
Exactly. So it's good to have everybody. I don't know who we got in the chat, but I'm going to say what's up, everybody.
I see a bunch of people in here throwing out some wrestlers already. I mean, we just started and they're already throwing out wrestlers out there.
Got on, guys. Give us a minute. Yeah. Yo, Judge Jack, what's good? What's good? I got to make my windows a little smaller. Have you seen everybody?
Yeah. So, did you watch wrestling this week?
I literally have just watched. Okay, I got in really late last night, so I fell asleep to Raw, but I woke up, rewatched it, and it was not a good show. It was I was more impressed with the G1 than I was impressed with Raw.
So I'm waiting for I have to wait for the weekends to watch G1 because that's when it airs here. So it sucks.
Oh, well, I have the New Japan. I actually paid for that monthly service that they do.
Yeah, but I don't have to pay for it. It airs here on our TV sets, like a TV station here.
Well, lucky you. I wish that I want to live there so I could get that because I pay an extra $10 a month for that. Yo, what up, guys? I see Mark Whittemer in here. I see Mistovids. They did not make an Edge Funko Pop, but you know what? Don't ever hold out. They've been doing a lot of old school.
There's some custom people out there that does really good with that type of stuff too. Funko Felix is in here. Funko Felix is my new YouTube channel of the week, so you guys need to go check him out and support him.
Funko Felix, we gotta check you out. All right, do we have to do a raid?
Whenever he's on live, I don't think he ever goes live.
I'm always down. Oh, but I will show you something that I got from M's dad.
Yeah, I seen that. You showed me that one.
Dude, I was so happy to get this, and then I had my other one.
Oh yeah,
yeah, because this is wrestling, so I do have a lot of wrestling pops. I'm not wearing any. Like, go figure that I should be wearing to see. I should have worn my Young Bucks pop shirt that I got from Hot Topic, but of course it was dirty, so I was like, nah.
Is that the one you were wearing last week and you were pointing to your shirt?
Yes. I was like, look at me. Look, I was here. I was so sad. I was like, oh, nobody could hear me. But if we're going to talk, let's start with Raw. All right, we'll start with Raw. The show was not good. Rollins is struggling to stay relevant.
So you're a Rollins fan, aren't you?
I'm a fan of the original Shield when Roman.
I'm a fan of all the Shield members.
See, I love Dean Ambrose. I wish he'd get back off his injury. I love Rollins. He was a great heel. He's a great face. He's just Triple H picked the guy that they knew could carry the show because look at AJ. As much as I love AJ, and I've loved AJ since Impact Wrestling, pre his tattoo.
Very first AJ.
You know. You don't like the new wrestlers, Mr. Vids? You know what? Bet. A lot of the new wrestlers you're seeing aren't really new.
Not really.
AJ Styles has been around. Years old. He's a year younger than me. AJ is 39. Christopher Daniels is 47. Kazarian's 45. Samoa Joe is sitting in his late 30s. Daniel Bryan. You got a lot of these guys that wrestled on the indie scene, and WWE just was like, "Oh, you're relevant. Let's get."
That's what they do best, though, is they find the good guys that are good in other divisions, and they're like, "All right, let's bring them over here."
Oh, we got Emma, Narwhal Army.
Oh yeah, Emma, what's going on?
But yeah, I mean,
if you look at WWE, I mean, even in NXT right now has got half of the whole TNA roster.
Listen, they got Lucha Underground, they got Lucha, Ring of Honor, New Japan, some CMLL, some AAA. I mean, they got everybody down there.
I'm waiting for Jim Morrison to come back.
He's not. He's not. He already said WWE, and they won't take his wife because his wife has got a bad reputation. So it sucks for him.
He was one of my favorites.
You know, right? Like get anything.
He was one of the people that I could respect.
Who?
John Morrison, when him and Miz were together as the tag team.
They were a great tag team back in the day. They were great. They were the best heel tag team for like the new generation.
Oh yeah.
But like Mr. Bit said, a lot of the newer wrestlers are it's reverting back to this time of campy. It's like where there was a gimmick that you had to fit in the box, and the Attitude Era brought about breaking that.
Yeah.
Where you had guys like Stone Cold, The Rock that were not in gimmicks. They were just, I'm going to take this and run with it because it works.
That's what I seen out of like the Shield when they broke. Well, I'm not saying when they broke up, but whenever they went singles, each and every one of them can hold their own weight, and each and every one of them was just as good as like Hulk Hogan, Macho Man was.
Woo! You on that Roman train, dude. I can't. I used to be on the Roman train.
Hey, bro, Roman's the truth right now, man. I'm waiting for him to blow up. I really want him to have a good storyline. I want him to go heel.
He needs to. He needs to turn heel. If anybody in this chat understands that I'm a smark, I am a total smark. I am not a mark. I do not sit there and be like, it's fake. No, I know what it is. I know what I like. And, you know, it's.
See, everybody calls me a bandwagon fan because I like Roman. I've liked Roman since NXT when he first started. I liked Randy Orton when he was Bob Holly's partner.
Oh, God. That was back in the day.
I was a Randy Orton fan since then, and I'm still an Orton fan. Orton's probably one of the better wrestlers of our generation.
Yeah, I would say right now you don't count Cena because Cena is kind of in that same like vein of The Rock. Like Austin segued out into movies and then went Hollywood.
Yeah,
you know, The Rock went Hollywood after realizing he was like, I'm 48 years old, I can still stay healthy and market myself. And Cena is in the same thing. I got to give it to him. You know, I don't think you can wrestle. I loved you in the basic Thugonomics era, but if I'm going to see somebody grow, Cena was that guy to say, if there's another one, Ziggler.
Yeah. But Ziggler really, well, was Ziggler his time?
You know what? I don't think he does. With the concussions,
I mean, Ziggler is more of a Zack Ryder era.
Oh God, the Spirit Squad.
Yeah, the Spirit Squad.
Let's go back, Spirit Squad.
That was horrible. Nick Namath.
Oh Lord. See, it's funny because when people ask me about wrestling, they're like, you know, who's your favorite wrestler? And I'm like, I didn't really say WWE because it's AJ Styles. I mean, I loved him before when he was in New Japan. I still love AJ. Nothing's going to change that. Like AJ all day. Samoa Joe and AJ, that's about the only thing for SummerSlam because we had, was it Ian Wrestling King came and asked me, I did a live earlier, right before you walked in, and he was like, yo, what are we, you know, are you going to talk about SummerSlam? And I'm like, all right, SummerSlam.
I seen that.
Here's the one thing I'll say for him. And you can probably, there's one match I care about and one match I want to see. Samoa Joe, AJ Styles. I've already seen it in TNA.
Yeah.
Seen it in ROH.
Samoa Joe, AJ? I was saying the other day that I think that WWE with the no, don't take no offense to this, but with the AJ Styles and Samoa Joe era, I was saying this last week actually, that I think that WWE is falling into the pit that TNA did. That if they can't change it somehow, that the way TNA was, they'll fall right into the same lines with TNA, and SmackDown will be no more.
Well, see, here's the thing. If you look at this is a longevity, and I think they said Funko Felix said it best in the chat for your boy Roman, just to segue to him because I want to acknowledge what he said. And Papa Lucha agrees with it. Roman beat Undertaker, and it wasn't even that. If you go back to when Triple H interfered with Roman winning the belt, and The Rock came down to interfere because The Rock said, he's my nephew, I want to see him succeed. That's what killed Roman for the fans. When your uncle comes down and says, stop, leave it alone, because I'm famous. That was where it went. Like, that's like where the Usos are so good. The Usos are killing it. And the Usos are killing it. Why? Because they dump their gimmick. And you know why the Usos are good? Their dad never comes to ring.
Notice in the WWE, when family intervenes, that's usually when the superstar starts losing ratings. Like Cody and Goldust, when they were tag teams as brothers. Stardust.
Oh, Lord.
But when Dusty came in and started taking up for his kids, that's when Cody started falling off the map in WWE. That's when his character started not sucking, but started losing interest.
Well, it also, they didn't give him direction. They wouldn't let Cody do what Cody could do.
Went back to Cody. I wish he would have done the nightmare gimmick in WWE.
See, a lot of people get mad at me because they say, oh, Dre, do you think never say never? Never say never. Will you ever see? I'm like, look, Cody's got such the greatest thing going right now. He is the greatest thing going since canned beer, sliced bread, cupcakes, Twinkies, whatever you want to say. He is right now the hottest independent superstar. Not even, he's bigger than Ospreay. He's bigger than any other prospect you could look at, than Big Kaz, Enzo, or anybody else.
I think he's like right there with Kenny though. Kenny's up there too.
See, Kenny's now New Japan's brand. He is going to be the Okada, but with the injury right now to his heel, that's affected him. Do I see like, hey, Mama Lucha? But do I see a progression positively for Kenny? I do. But it's going to be time because he's carrying a brand. See, like they know Kenny is 35, 36. And he's had in the past 4 years 6 and 7 star matches that nobody else has done. Nobody.
So how do you feel about the Bullet Club winning the 6-man tag titles?
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it because Los Ingobernables has not been relevant. As much as I love Naito and as much as I love Evil and Bushi and all of them, I
wish it was something other than Cody.
Right now, if you look at this, right now the hottest faction is not even Bullet Club.
No.
It's Suzuki Gun. Minoru Suzuki and Chaos are like the best feud faction because you have Okada and Suzuki, who are two of the biggest heavyweights. Bullet Club is sitting there like in a second place. And then maybe third place, you're seeing like Los Ingobernables. That's how I look at it if you look at the faction wars.
Papa Lucha. Never opened his mouth and took the path like Goldberg.
Listen, Goldberg, if you watch that WWE 365 where Goldberg like kind of drops it, that he was like, hey, I was done. I wrestled. I mean, it was stupid because his entrance was what? Like 15, 20 minutes. Yeah. Kevin Owens jumps in there. Oh, no. Lesnar hits the ring. Spear, jackhammer. 1, 2, 3. There you go. I was like, so is this like a boxing? Is this like CM Punk's UFC fight?
I'm glad that right now for those types of matches, I'm glad that the WWE Network exists, where you only pay $10, so it's not as bad as before, where like if that happened on a $50 pay-per-view, you just wanted to throw your remote through the TV.
WrestleMania was $100 back in the day. Oh
Yes.
my god! I remember, Mom, can you do that for me? How much is it? $100? What the hell? It's 7 hours of wrestling. I'm never gonna leave the TV. I remember like having to like run and go pee, like in between, like they're gonna have a vignette. I'm out. You know,
if we got it because I bought it like by mowing lawns and stuff, we'd tape record it and make sure everybody got their fill of it.
Oh, see that was, I miss those days, dude. I miss the old days of like where I would like bust my butt, get the money, and like sit there and marinate. Like I would be sitting there waiting for 6:30. Like, okay, it's here. Oh, you know. Now it's like I'm salivating for like All In, because I see All In like Golden Elite versus a whole bunch of lucha talent. I mean, you know, Pentagon, El Cero Miedo, gonna be, that's because that's my dude right now. Next, if you look at anybody that's not American, Cero Miedo. WWE is eyeing him hard, but he don't speak any English.
Yeah.
And you see what happens with guys that speak no English.
I don't know. I'm kind of like wanting them to do more with Cien Almas.
He is an untarnished. If you take him and mold him, he will be what Rey Mysterio with the height of a Drew McIntyre.
He looks like to me, he's more like an Alberto.
He is bigger than Alberto. Alberto said it. Like I was watching this video that like he was interviewed recently, and Alberto was like, you know, hey, it's, you know, I'm as long as they give him his due, the kid's young, he's hungry. The same thing I say, if he's young and hungry, let him run, let him go. The guy can fly, the guy can fight. He's got a great ballet. You know, make him a Paul Heyman guy. No. Leave him with Selena Vega.
No, Roman's going to be the Paul Heyman guy.
Actually, that's the rumor. If you guys haven't heard, the rumor mill is saying that Heyman is picking two people. One person that we think is definitely looking to be is probably Roman, so that Roman will turn heel and do what CM Punk did, and that might help bolster him a little bit. Oh, dude, it would definitely do it. I'm not gonna lie. If I saw Roman turn heel, like if I saw him go to, like if The Rock hit the ring, it was like, yo, fam, you did it, and then he just fucking like bang. I'd be like this. I'd be like, no. You'd see a little tear.
Yeah.
It'd be the G tier. I'd be like, yes.
That'd be so amazing.
And Rousey, they said that it was going to be a woman. It's Ronda Rousey.
Now
Ronda needs somebody because that girl can't talk on the mic for nothing. She got marbles in her mouth when she talks. She's pretty to look at, and she can fight. That's all she's got.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. She can't talk. She needs somebody to talk for her, and Paul Heyman would be the perfect candidate.
Spots. If you watch Raw, she's sitting there and like she's like, oh wait, Alicia Fox, what are you doing? Oh wait, oh I fell. Like she was looking for the spot. I'm like, girl, come on, suspension of belief. Like I know they're gonna grab your feet, but come on, like make it look real.
So she's gonna have those moments.
Like lie to me.
But hey, other than that, what's up, Electric Wizard? Other than that, I think that Paul Heyman should go for just Rousey. I think he's going to do that route. I think if he's going to do that route, he needs to get the 4 horsewomen. I think he needs Shayna Baszler.
Actually, you know what he could do? I'll give you this. What if Heyman created a stable like Bobby Heenan? What if he went like the old days? Like, let's go back to the 80s where you find a guy that's just that damn good and bring him into the fold. You're like, hey, Roman, I could groom you. hey, Rousey, come on over. Oh, Dean, they forgot about you? And then get like some other random, get like Drew McIntyre and make them a stable and then collect gold.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I think that would kill. That would literally kill. Yo, John, M's dad, what's up?
That's what I was gonna say. M's dad's in here asking about that pop shop item that I missed out on today. So I was so mad. I slept in by a little bit, and when I mean a little bit, I mean like a minute or two, and I woke up to my phone and it was already sold out.
Dang.
Oh yeah, it sold out quick. Did you see it?
No, what was it?
The other Captain Crunch logo thing.
Oh man, dude, I went to Target today. Like I said, I was out. I got in. I went to bed. I texted my girlfriend to be like, "Hey, babe, I'm home," and then I fell back asleep. I had Raw literally on my television. I woke up, watched the rest of it, went out. Let's see if they have Captain Crunch. Let's just hope. I mean,
I could not find Dobby anywhere.
Oh, dude, there was nothing.
Have a heads up on a Dobby. Let me know,
bro. If I see one, I'll hit you up, dude. I asked Christina. I was in freaking I was in a Barnes and Noble in the middle of nowhere, Alabama, and I found her those diamond Mickeys. Was like, bet, I got you. If I see a Dobby, I'm gonna be like, yo.
I am searching for that 10-inch Dobby like everywhere. There's one by my mom, but she can't get a ride there, and I'm getting so aggravated with her.
Dude, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Oh, John just said in the chat. Oh, John, just so you know, I got it. It came that off. But yeah, bring MVP back. No, keep him on the independents where he needs to be.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. That I think he should team up with the old Crime Time, JTG and Shad.
Oh, wow, that's a name I haven't heard of in a minute. Crime Time. Yo, yo, yo.
He's still out there.
I mean, he has to, because I know one of them got arrested and they had like a hip hop career or something like that. All I'm gonna say is MVP was good, but the thing is that people keep forgetting that. I guess with wrestling, with older wrestlers coming back, it takes away from talent that's like Ricochet, Adam Cole, Red Dragon,
all the NJWP or PW.
Yeah, all the ROH, former New Japan, prospects that are NXT. Your Velveteen Dream, right now, hands down. Velveteen Dream, best heel.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's the thing is, a friend of mine said it best. He said a heel is not doing their job right if the fans are cheering, and we cheer when Velveteen Dream comes out. We puts on a hell of a show. Him and Ricochet stole the show at NXT TakeOver.
Well, here's the thing: is you can't go by that anymore because everybody cheers for the Hills.
Well, that's the problem, though. It's explaining, Green Thumb, how do we explain to the non-smarks that heels are where it's at? Strowman was a heel. Let's go back. Strowman was a heel. He was a member of the Wyatt family. And Homeboy is the most over fan favorite, granting wishes. Homeboy was granting wishes. I said, what kid in their right mind wants a 7-foot-tall North Carolina dude coming up to you and saying, you won't get these hands, boy? I was like, I would like to meet him just to say, dude, I think you're awesome, but like.
So, wrestling's coming here in September, so I'm going to be going to SmackDown Live. I'm going to try to get the backstage passes so I can meet some people. But last time they did it, this is last time I went. I got to meet CM Punk and Kofi Kingston in IHOP because I was eating that right afterwards and they were sitting there. And You wouldn't believe. CM Punk says, I get so tired of having to say pipe bomb. And Kofi is saying boom, boom. He said, I get so tired. I would imagine that they'd have to be so tired of saying their catchphrases.
Well, that's why I think when CM Punk, who, you know, when he did his shtick, like pipe bomb, you know what I mean? It blew himself up. Like he made independent wrestlers relevant. When he was talking about guys like, what was it, Tyson Kidd,
yeah,
and Samoa Joe, Colt Cabana, you know, Chris Hero, which we got as freaking Ono. I mean, you have all these great talents that are doing nothing. And CM Punk was smart to jump out when he did. And yeah, he had that massive lawsuit, which he settled on, and his UFC career is pretty much trash. I mean, I love the guy, but it's trash. You know, I mean, you're 0 for 2. I mean,
he's done. Yeah.
To me, just go to
that he was done. So
I mean, the thing is that Dana White wants to say, it's like CM Punk is what? He's pushing 40.
Yeah.
Pushing 40. He's post concussion. To me, he dropped a lot of weight. You're doing comic book art. You're doing what you call it? He's married to AJ Lee, and they're having a kid together. I'm like, to me, it's like you're set for life. Just stop. Like tap out. You're good.
Yeah.
You don't get money because they're making you nothing.
He made some good money on that lawsuit. So
he's set. That lawsuit set him for life, and AJ Lee has an open door. Like, see, that's the weird thing. WWE's like, we don't want him, but we want you.
Yeah.
You don't get her without him. It's like Daniel Bryan. We don't care.
He doesn't want to go back.
Oh, he ain't gonna come back.
Of course I do.
He ain't gonna come back. And if he does come back, dude, I would die. If Punk came back tomorrow, I would be like, I'd go get my t-shirt, best in the world. I'd slap that SOB on, and I'd be like, that's it. It's over. I'd get the knucks tatted. You know,
that's so awesome. I really want him to do something, even if it's not WWE. I want him to go to independent circuit. I know he's saying he don't want to, but that would be like the best.
Cody's pushing him. The Bucks are pushing him.
Man, I do. I would love that.
And AJ Lee is a badass. She was legit. Paige ain't nothing compared to AJ Lee. AJ Lee, you have to look. Lita, Mickey James, Ivory, Jacqueline, Sunny. Oh God, I can't go.
Can't say that, Papa Lucha.
You could go. You could go back so far, right, and say all these women paved the way. But AJ Lee for modern, yes, like
that. I do want that. Thank you very much. No, I did not get Captain Caveman yet.
Oh, speaking of which, John, while we got you here, did you get my Bob Ross for the trade? My Bob Ross Deadpool? Because your Janet Van Dyne is sitting right next to me. My desk is a whole mess of pops and androids and stuff.
Well, guys, I'm going to have to call this here in just a minute because I'm going to have to get back to it. But before we go, I want to go ahead and SummerSlam is this weekend, right?
No, it's in 2 more weeks.
Okay, we could do it next week then. But you good to come back next week?
Always.
Okay.
So, guys, he had talked about this. We might make it like if we have if we get a third person in here, you know, we can always say Kent's always welcome to, you know, always welcome.
Oh,
but
yeah.
We're gonna try to make this a weekly thing. So I love it. We have to figure out a name for it because I totally love doing this.
I mean, yeah, Wrestling Wednesdays are cool, but if you guys have a better name, that's awesome too. Or like the triple threat if we get another person.
Dude, hey, look, the Deleters of World, some of the best teams, they're always in threes. The Shield, Bullet Club.
Bullet Club's like 7.
They don't. The Elite. The elite.
Okay.
Go with the elite. But yeah, if you guys want to know, we're gonna be doing this like at least every Wednesday. So, and hopefully, if maybe we'll do like a pre-show for SummerSlam if we can. And yeah, that's me and Nerdy are totally smarks, folks. We are.
I know I talked to Papa Lucha about coming on next week. If you
Papa Lucha, you have to. Papa Lucha needs to come through. I say our third spot has to be a rotating spot. I'm with that. We always will have a rotating spot. It's like a commentated. It's like table for three.
Yeah. I'm with that. So I'm gonna have to get out of here. I gotta head back to work. Thank you guys for coming to the chat.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, Dre, for coming back on.
Brother.
I'm glad I could hear you this time.
No more audio issues.
You guys need to go. I mean, I got 2 people I'm boosting up this time. Of course, I'm going to boost up my new YouTube channel of the week, which is he was just on here a minute ago, Funko Felix. I'm boosting up Funko Felix this week, so go and check his channel out. He's got some really good content. He does some really good pop reviews, and he's got some cool vlogs where he does drawings and stuff like that. Check him out. Also, I have that deal still with Mary's Berries, and she's sitting at 271 right now. So if you guys want to go check her, or 171, you guys want to go check her out. Mary's Berries has really good content as well.
It does.
And I won't mind paying for her 200 sub giveaway because I'm not going to catch up to her.
Listen, that's what we do, man. M's dad's always taught us you help each other out. So, yeah, keep it 100, man. Whatever we can do to help each other.
Thank you guys for coming into the chat. Thank you, Dre, for being on here. We got to get out of here. So, as always, happy hunting.
Later.